Hello, gowas. It's your fellow gowa Jess, and I'm here with my fellow co-host Tshegofatso. And welcome to the very first episode of Let's Vent. Because why?
You, me,
We are on the same boat.
Susan.
So we are gowa sonke, guys. To be honest. So quick disclaimers, girls, before we start with anything.
Yeah, this is a very open and non-judgmental platform, so we give everyone the opportunity to say what they want to say, and no judgment.
No judgment. Yes, we're just chilling. And also, if you feel like you have an opinion, don't stick to an opinion. I mean, it's fine to stand your ground, but don't be judgy to other people. So, in today's episode, we are having your worst or your toxic varsity friendship that you've ever had. That's the discussion. But I just wanted to say this, you guys, before we continue with the show. I'm gonna link down a form where you can share out your experiences, your stories, or whatever your opinions about a specific topic that we're gonna have weekly. So on this episode, we have the most toxic friendship you've ever had in varsity. But we're gonna read some Reddit stories. Okay, so before we get into the Reddit stories that I found, I just want to know from Tshegofatso, do you have a toxic friend experience, especially in varsity, girl?
In varsity, I never made friends.
Not really.
I didn't really care to make friends.
So
actually,
generally,
because like I came to campus first year, and then that first year, COVID hit. That's lockdown. So I
like,
didn't experience campus.
actually, that's
So
true.
time to make alanga. I only started making friends this year.
No, I would say not specifically on campus. I would say like in the house, like res and stuff like that, because they're also students, right? So we became friends and all of that. Oh, it was bad,
I'm a housemate.
bruh. When I say toxic, I mean like, there's different levels of toxicity on like, yeah, people see things as non-toxic while I can see something as very toxic. So yeah, let's get into the stories actually, because this one is very interesting for me. Yeah, Leana, it's not someone they met, they didn't meet on campus or anything. They knew each other from like childhood, but things switched when it came to college, when it came to varsity, things like went south.
Yeah.
So let me just read you this and tell me your thoughts, because wow, people are weird. Shem. So this is a Reddit post about, am I the a-hole for choosing, the title says, am I the a-hole for choosing the college over my best friend?
School comes first.
You see what I mean? So I'm not okay. So this person is saying, I know the title makes me sound selfish, but there's a full story behind this. So yeah, now she is 17, she's a female, and my best friend is 17, female as well. So let's call her Hannah. We're basically childhood best friends. I met her when I was 5 through our parents, and we first met at a playground. That's a long time ago. So Hannah came from a wealthy background, while I came from an average middle class one. When I first met Hannah, she seemed to be shy, polite, and we seemingly got along well. However, the politeness mask is thrown away when within the first month of meeting her. First month. So she became bratty and lazy, always wanting people to do work for her. Whenever she faces whenever she faces any hard task, she would run away from home, and I would always have to catch her. Like, guys, no, no, like, oh, wrong from the get go. Like, it's a red flag. Ew. It's a red flag because, like, why would you run away? Now I have to share. Actually, it might seem like a movie because this is from the US, also. Because, like, oh, but I'm not judging, guys. I'm just saying we live different lives. We live very different lives. So one day when I was 5, I promised her that I would always stay by her side and I want to see her shine the most. Hannah agreed to that promise, and our relationship bloomed since. So as a result, I ended up being the one consistently taking care of whatever Hannah doesn't want to do. I bring her snacks, drive her in my car, plan her outfits, and give her the answers for any school assignments. No. Like, guys, She always wanted me to take the same classes as her so that she'll always be dependent on me, even though I didn't want to. This year we are in our senior year and we applied for colleges. My other friend that made this year, that I made this year, Maya, asked me where do we want to go. Hannah proudly said Harvard, and that she's going to go with me since she made me apply as well. So she wanted them to get in the same school no matter what. No matter what the no matter what the circumstances. That's crazy. I didn't really want to go to Harvard, but I did it for her sake. Why? I told Maya that aside from Harvard, I looked into some in-state schools for us, such as UVA and Georgetown. I also thanked Maya for helping me study for the SAT as I got 1500 plus from the study sessions after school I did with her and her other girlfriend. So this girl doesn't want to hear like I don't want this, I want that.
I think you're not the head.
How?
You are the tail.
Since when? Since
You are the
when?
tail. No, but then when you look at other friendships, there are people who can't say no.
But why?
There are people who can't
I
say
mean,
no.
I get
because,
that.
Like, if you say no, you feel guilty. I don't. This is not on my side, but then, yeah.
But it's understandable, to be quite honest, because sometimes some people, like, they have high expectations from the friendship and stuff. And maybe you feel obliged. Yeah. But also when as a person who's being bossed, you feel obliged to like be a good friend to them. To them. To them. Okay, so she told me that if I got into Georgetown, I should withdraw. Otherwise she wouldn't be friends with me. Maya heavily objected to that, stating that I worked so hard for Georgetown and I shouldn't give up for someone who's so spoiled. True, girl, you shouldn't. Hannah asked me why I applied for Georgetown when Harvard is already enough. I told her that I'm not rich like her. College decisions are a gamble, and Georgetown is one of my dream schools. Hannah laughed at me, stating that I wouldn't never be good for Georgetown because I'm a selfish brat, and when they reject me, I shouldn't go crying to her. Like, what the hell? Are you seeing yourself? Are you looking in the mirror? Like what's going on? Okay. So we haven't talked after that, and although Maya has been comforting me, stating that I should drop Hannah, I still feel bad I went around her back and lied to her. No, you shouldn't. Like, you shouldn't, because no, I AITA for applying to college without my best friend. So she went, okay. So I honestly can't believe this post blew up, she said, because a lot of people saw this. And they're like, girl, you're not the a-hole. You're not. Because I don't think so, too.
Because it sounds like in this friendship,
Yeah, she's
like I'm saying.
really.
And who was it? Hannah was the head. Like Hannah is boss.
It can't be like, guys, I could never make decisions upon someone's wants.
So this is your life. What happens in
Exactly.
future when you guys, like now things didn't go well? What would have happened in future if they went to the same varsity and now they'll be blaming this person, whereas you also had a decision?
But also, let's not judge her because she's the one who's in the friendship. So we don't know actually, Wuti, how does she feel while she's friends with this person? Maybe there's like a deeper connection. This is why maybe she did this. Because even on the edited side, she's saying she feels bad that she decided to go behind her back and stuff like that. Maybe she feels obliged to like be a good friend to her friend, which I don't think you should. I don't think she should, but it's fine. Don't judge her.
I'm not judging her. I'm saying she has a soft heart.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of people wouldn't stand for such.
Actually, yeah.
Because I know myself, I wouldn't stand for such.
Me neither. I'm so
I
sorry.
would have left a long time ago. Pella, this girl was Veza, a month within
How? You see, there's a level of toxicity for real, because to me, this is very toxic. To some people, it's like, well, she's a brat. She's spoiled. So what?
But then also the background of her life, I feel like contributes to her behavior because she's from a rich family. Not that all rich family,
people, yeah.
Like, people coming from rich families are like that, but then, like, the way a child is raised impacts the way they are when they're grown. So like
and I feel like she's also expecting everyone to have the same standards as her, which is like no.
Manje wena isitoko sakho.
Mina anginaso, girl.
So, guys, we have another story here about a toxic friendship. It's a varsity story, Leona. So, these two girls, they're both female, 18, and they are both going to university in September. So, like, the way school works here and there, it's different. Lapo, they are starting in September for some reason. But then, yeah, they're both going to varsity in September, right? So this girl who's telling the story says, you know, they will like go to different varsities and then drift apart. You know how high school friendships are, right? You know, be friends like throughout, and then jiggy jiggy, I halasalita. Sharp, she assumed. Kanti, she finds out ukuthi, "Nay, man, we're going to the same school with this girl." Obviously, the course takes like little, not a big number of students, so there were like 200. So for course yabona was 60, meaning ukuthi I can do girl okay to the same course as her, so that means ukuthi they'll be seeing each other like usual, and there are very high chances ukuthi they'll be together in the same classes again.
So basically, the difference are.
Yeah, so that was the background. Here's the issue. Before they became friends, this girl was an extrovert. She would socialize with people and stuff, you know. She would have like different friend groups. If now and I feel like, okay, typical number, I just leave you. I go to the next social butterfly. Sharp. She meets this girl, they become friends. Now she's growing into a different person, and then like she turns from an extrovert to an introvert. Fine, but the group of friends, they still exist. So at first, this friend of hers, she would like follow her around. When I leave you, I'm going to Sbanbane. She follows. The issue started. This girl now is starting to get comfortable in the relationship. So it's beginning, but she gets comfortable. Now she's trying to pull her back. Like, why are you going there? No, lava baya bora. And she started getting clingy and stuff. So she says, additionally, I had a massive fallout with my previous group of friends, right?
Because of her.
Obviously, because like if I'm keeping you from your friends, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
So I had a massive fallout with my previous friend group. It was a while back in 2017. However, it has taken me a long time to recover from that. Obviously, like she had a good connection with them. Manja Atu, floating allowed me to maintain relationships with people, right? I feel like her being clingy has affected that. I ended up in a friendship that I wasn't emotionally ready for or healed enough to handle.
How?
So man just saying that a relationship because she also mentioned Uguti, like it got to a point where she had to like amtshele ukuthi ngiyakuphi nini nobani bani.
So siyajola or siyafriendana.
Siyajola 99 nabangani bethu. Like yo, I feel like I wouldn't be able to cope in such a friendship.
That's not a friendship, guys.
Because me, with my best friend, I can go, yo, how long have I even, when was the last time I spoke to this person?
Like you can say that.
I can go a long time without talking to them, and then I can just call them and I know they'll be there. There's no clinginess, there's nothing. Yeah, one of my status, sharp, I view, I'll comment here and there, like pictures. But then, and they're my best friend. So, like, there's a difference between my friendship and this one. This one got some jolo.
And my best friend, like, we would go like for 6 months.
Exactly. Or seeing each other. And then when you meet, right, it's like nothing ever happened. Exactly.
No, manje.
Okay. So okay, eventually because she didn't want to hang out with other people, she is quite antisocial, okay? I would feel pressured to hang out with her and only her. Our high school cohort, whatever that is, is about 60 students. So there's only about probably like, guys, what is only in cohorts? Probably like because it's mentioning 60 students, okay. So eventually people started to associate with their own peers, Shapo, and they started making remarks about her because now she's starting to act njanja, you know.
People can see from afar, something going on and it's off.
Got now if you have a friend that is offish,
exactly my point. Good, like we can see from afar. Good to know, man.
Konintofla. Hey. Yeah, no. So she often looks down on other people, the friend, and believes she is best at everything. While I agree that she is a very competent and capable person, the way she expresses it makes me feel uncomfortable. Why Michelle? My friendship uncomfortable.
First of all, who do you think you are? Who do you think? Like that's one personality that I hate. About people who have that kind of characteristic, I shame.
Okay, as a result, people I used to be super close with have grown distant from me, obviously. And it's clear it's because of her. Okay, she is very bossy, Lena.
Why?
But then, guys, how do you keep abangani abanjena?
Who bosses you around? I think it's a matter of how long we've been friends and also
Aye.
what do you feel? Guilt. I know you agree.
Yeah,
You disagree.
I disagree.
But look at it on her perspective, because like some people, like when you feel like you owe that person something if they're your friend for like a long time or something. I mean, I kind of have been in that situation where I felt like, okay, if I do anything to sabotage this friendship, I wouldn't have any other because it's so hard for me to get friends.
I will sabotage and re-sabotage and unsabotage.
Because you are the social butterfly here,
Hey, I leave you, Shem.
But to some people, it's so hard to find a friend. They feel like keeping this, like sticking to this, holding on to this, is gonna like help them. So maybe that's all.
Okay, I feel like I can't call her out because she'd refuse to accept it, and I'd have to persuade her. Yeah, persuade her why she's wrong rather than just her accepting. Kung katulad ng mga convince ako na chomi wrong. Mara chomi ako no wrong like maka chomi mo maka. Hi. How do bona because ang kiri she thinks she's best at everything.
Mara, who do you think you are?
Wrong.
What are you thinking? Like
Homesta you.
Guys, you can't do that.
Okay, she mentions her also comments like you are being mean or you've hurt my feelings. So these are the comments she throws these are the comments she throws at her.
Oh, okay.
The girl who's telling the story. So throws such comments when she reprimands her. I go Laura you're wrong.
And then give her like,
you're being mean. You're hurting my feelings.
I never. You cut them out.
Yeah.
Cut them off your life because like.
So I don't like hurting feelings, and would rather try to fix things if I've made a mistake.
When?
Yeah. She's not wrong, by the way. Mariana, she's fixing things. I also don't like what that says about her. One day, such as the day I bring this up, if our friendship is over, will that be her response too?
Obviously. I mean, it's clear, Guti. If I say, Nalwana, let's just end things, you'll be like,
You
mean? Such a bear. Like what? Like who's mean? Who's spreading here? Because you are, clearly you are. You are making this very hard. You can't be clinging on someone. You can't be acting all weird. And then, or you are mean. You are breaking off their friendships.
Yeah.
When I tell you I'm mean.
Because I need to I'm saying people get comfortable within friendships just like relationships. Because once you're comfortable, now I can just tell you no, how you more? Why we are more? Whereas first she was following her. I'm not controlling. It's only God in my life. So this friend, she's also known for crossing over boundaries, which caused one of my core friend groups to stop talking to her last year. Okay, whenever that was. And as a result of this, and my ex-best friend, who's male, 18. I'm a male bestie. Okay. Being in the same group that she broke up with, I've also grown severely distant. While I can't blame the distance completely on her, why?
Yeah, The one who made things happen.
Hi, bro. I would have done my best to maintain one specific friend, female 18, in the group if it hadn't been for other conflicts she had with this friend. So, Vela Vela, this girl is the base of all her problems in all friendships.
Actually, yeah, she's ruining her life.
Oh, like I'm a
Social
friendships.
life.
Yeah, one of my friendships where there's a friend here from one friend from this friendship is also in this group.
Ah, it
Hi,
can't be.
I've experienced that
work.
so many times. Actually, I think twice. I had friends from church and friends from school, right? So like this friend from church, we grew up together at church. I think like we met probably like in grade 4, something like that. Grade 3, grade 4. We grew up together, became best friends. And then there was this girl added to the group. So like she was my best friend and they were closer than I was with the new girl. So fine, this girl came into the group. Obviously, money wise, lifestyle. By that time, I think it was like 2000 what? 2007, 8, 9. 2009. So at that time, nakasna phone. This girl sahla ka BlackBerry. Nini we chinchile BlackBerry utamaga ing. So this girl, ona dile katumetsa ho yena and they were fine, sharp. I didn't have a problem with it. And then for some reason, me and girl dated the same girl, the same guy. We dated the same guy, sharp. We were kids, man. No. Yeah. So this guy.
Dating at that age, that's my concern.
No, it wasn't dating. When I wouldn't. So like this guy thought he was playing us. Until now, girl, we had an agreement because we knew Mang is from that age. So this girl, what on Jess, yo, girl, this guy, 1, 2, 3. And I'm like, hi, 1, 2, 3. Sharp. Years go by, ne? Years go by. Sharp, that relationship went down with the drain. It happened a month. Sharp, but this girl, Sakabana, for the first time. I can't even remember why. But then she wasn't like that girl. You just see her stop talking to you. You will never know why. He say, nah, she said 1, 2, 3 when she told me. Sharp. That was the first one. It went down the drain. We were still friends. It went on and on and on. She would just get mad and not talk to me for like a month, 2, 3, and then she comes back. She's fine.
Which is a bit frustrating, no?
But then we were kids. We don't see it the way we see it now. Yeah. So like she would do that until this one time. This girl stopped talking to me for a very long time. Mind you, we went from primary, right? We were friends, separate schools. We would meet at Sontweni. Yeah. So we got to high school. She was a year forward. Yeah, she was the same age, but then she went to school early. So we went to the same high school. Sharp. In the same high school, there is another friend, ne? This other friend, she joins our friendship. But then also, I think they were friends on the side because I think they went to the same primary. So they were best friends at primary, we were best friends at church. Okay. Now we are all coming to one high school. We come to one high school. Sifike lapho, sibabangani. Kanti this other friend of hers is experiencing the same thing I'm experiencing from her. So fine, this girl sharp. Same thing goes on for years, until like communication cut completely. Meaning, all of a sudden the person's not talking to me because that's the only place we would see each other. That's the only place I would see her. She's no longer talking to me. Apparently, she didn't just cut me off. She cut off her other best friend. Cut her off. Manje mina nalo siyakhuluma. We grew closer. We cut, follow the leader. So Ankere, she was a year forward. So she left us in school and we became closer. We became best friends. Hello, hey, 1, 2, 3. So even the previous friendship from church, the reason she cut me off, apparently I am after wonke abafana achola nabo.
Hayibo, mawuthi bonke, what do you
bonke,
mean?
like
loya wokuqala was a crush.
Like that was the only one, and it can't be Uti. I was the one after that guy because Njole na yekala.
How? Who? Yabana ukuthi unamanga, yabana utoxic girl.
But then, Shabu, this girl stopped talking to me. Okay, so good luck at this other one. This was the reason she cut you off. Manje, like even like in like recent years, not a long time ago. Like we weren't talking, and that was the reason why she cut me off. Ukuthi I am following like all the guys who are after her or guys she's dated. I am after them. Buza kuphi?
You see how I said? It's like ufilangari you taking what's hers.
Kanjani, because I haven't even been with a person who has been with her.
Yeah, it's in like they claim something from afar and which is
Claim
like,
it, ne?
guy.
Sundfaka mna.
Girl,
Claim it, it's fine, it's yours.
I think you have it now.
Oh.
That's the problem.
But then, heck, that was the whole situation. The whole friendship ended from my side, from the other girl's side. She cut us off. And I still have a feeling they're still not talking till this day because me and I were fine. But then the friendship is not as it used to be.
Oh, it's a bit shaky.
Like I said, uzoyeka, abuye, ubuyile. But then, yeah, like right now, also, I feel like comparing our lives back then, our mentalities as children, and then we're grown now, we're growing out of it. I mean, I won't hold a grudge, but soon, but then we're fine. We talk, we meet up at church, we chill after church. We're fine. But then I feel like it's fine the way it is. I don't even have her number. I don't have her number. I don't have, like, we're fine. Yeah, we talk when we see each other there. Actually, separate ways after that. It's healthy like that because they will toxic. Lomtana would just get mad.
Out of nowhere.
I figure I'm mad. Actually, I'm namhlanje. It's been the esnethambo.
So here's a question, Ke. How do you deal with like such now?
Now I don't deal, Shem.
Like we're different now. We have like different mentalities.
Exactly, I don't deal.
Like you spot a toxic trait from
a person.
Distance. Yeah, from
I don't deal.
Like, how do you do? Because sometimes I feel like you poke me, man.
Exactly, I don't deal. I poke you back.
People poke, man. Like, stop it.
Actually, right now I just like I don't make friends anymore. Like I feel like I'm fine with the circle that I have. Yeah, I'm fine with the circle that I have. These are people that I know they've got my back. But then if also you're left, like I'm done.
I feel like it's the same for me. I don't go around making friends. I don't go around looking for friends. Yeah. If someone wants to be my friend, well, it kind of takes time.
Oh, now I don't be clingy about it.
It takes time for me. Like there's some people who are like clingy by nature, and to me it's like, damn. I have a friend, my best friend. Me and her have like this clashing point. She's an extrovert. I'm an introvert. She's so out there. I'm so in here. She's like, she wants to be there. I want to be here. In here. You know, she would come to my house and be like, let's go somewhere. And I'm like, oh, girl. Like, I was planning to stay
at all.
And she would feel bad. And I'm like, let me just go with her just for the sake of her. Because, like,
I'm always indoors.
Like, I'm always
we
indoors.
Improvise for our friendships.
Because I'm always indoors. When she comes, she's like, let's go. And I'm like, I don't want to go. And then I end up going because it's like, it's so bad.
I mean, hamba.
But like, I understand that. Why? Yeah. She's so out there. I'm so.
Yeah, in here, in your own cocoon. But then, I feel like with me, I don't care anymore. Like now, if you want to leave, fine.
We're not ruthless in here,
Ruthless. But then, like really, right now, I'm fine. You want to leave, but don't come back.
Yeah,
period. Just leave, but don't come back.
That's the right.
Yeah. Also, don't step on my toes. They're very sensitive. Yes. Don't do that.
Yes, it's gonna poke you.
I'll hold her back. Thing is, there's that thing you're going to see. We would be chilling as friends.
Yeah.
And then. Since I'm a joke, okay, we know each other to this level. It's okay, we can joke about 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then, joke kanjalo ngam, slag, ngibuye into the same thing. Kwatile. Like me now, don't tell me, I'll tell her back.
But now you know.
Yeah, when were you considering Mauzagimi?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, angnandaba mina shem like friendships.
Guys, singapokhanini sizopokhanani back. Don't do that. Don't.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we discussed a lot. I feel like.
Yeah, a lot was discussed.
Guys, toxicity is very toxic by itself. The word toxic is toxic.
It's toxic, guys. Stay away from toxic people for your own mental health. For your own mental health, for your own peace, guys. Choose peace over everything. Choose yourself, your sanity. Trust me, that's the best recipe.
You're gonna live the longest.
As funny stress, honestly. Like, I don't want to be stressed because I feel like there are other aspects in everyone's lives that are much more important than friendships. Because right now, Masbega, we are in varsity, and I feel like we have different needs. We have priorities. That's the word I was looking for. We have different priorities in life, and if Ozoyale and my priority is facing that way, I'm fine. I'm fine. You can leave. But then, yeah, guys, choose sanity, choose peace. Otherwise, this was a great conversation.
Yeah, very good.
Great conversation. Just leave your opinions. Leave your opinions down below in the comments.
As well. I'm gonna leave a link to that form, so please click on that if you want to share any experience of yours. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Siyabonga. From us, we are done.
Thank you and goodbye. Guys, what's going on?
Electricity's out.